Microsoft. 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 What are you doing? I'm serious. The Windows 8 is all about weird touchpad extra stuff that, frankly, don't really need on a PC. And now the Xbox One is all about controlling your living room and being this entire entertainment system instead of just a console, which, while kind of cool in concept, maybe I just want a console. And then it takes it to the next level. Let's start with the price of $500, which makes sense considering that it's not just a console. It's this insane amalgamation of a Kinect, a home entertainment system, a gaming system. Well, it's kind of a gaming system. The sheer disdain that Microsoft had for backwards compatibility was a bit of a surprise, considering that I personally have enjoyed playing Morrowind and Jade Empire on my 360, classics. It's all good. Apparently not for them, which, again, was pretty shocking, considering that this generation, it had been the PS3 that had the worst problems with backwards compatibility. But apparently we're just going to trade who's got the problems each generation. The controller for the Xbox One, admittedly, looks pretty cool. The whole smart glass thing was weird, though. I've looked at it. It looks weird. Let's not talk about it. Using my PS Vita for the PlayStation 4 makes a whole lot more sense than whatever that is. And it really is a whatever that is, because it's very strange. But the Kinect thing, really cool. Kinect 2 does some crazy stuff, but it's always on, which is pretty creepy. Especially creepy now that we're finding out that companies such as Google and Yahoo and such have been giving data over to the government, which feasibly could be extended to a company like Microsoft. Yeah, that's weird. But that's probably a little bit reading too far into it. But honestly, they didn't really announce any good games either. Metal Gear Solid 5 was probably the best thing that was announced. And I'm not too excited about that one. I like the Metal Gear series, but I think they're trying too hard at this point. Though the Xbox One does have some cool stuff going for it, aside from how creepy it is. You've got the dual OS stuff and the cloud processing, which means that once the games and the way they're designed starts to get sort of away from the hardware in how intense they are, which usually happens for consoles a couple of years in, the cloud system might be able to feasibly, that's what they're saying, sort of help bear that load. But let's not hold our breaths. The biggest thing I can see being a problem is some of their Netflix and rental movie stuff, talking about, renting a movie for 4 people. It's like, okay, I get that you're doing that to stop people from abusing it with, illicit movie theater showings or something, but having, a 5th person walk into the room to get some chips and then it turning off would be kind of stupid, because the Kinect is always watching. And then, of course, No one wants to fucking tweet their achievements. Like, if you're tweeting your achievements, you're an asshole. That's all there is to it. Oh ho ho, I just got 2,000 kills in Halo. Yeah, you're so cool, bro. Brings a whole... I'm sure after a while there'll be some sort of LOL text it meme for the Xbox One, or just in general this generation of consoles and their social involvement. Woo. But Microsoft's real downfall has been how it's reacting to the consumers on this one. Like, if even hardcore fans of your systems are saying that they're freaked out by what you're doing, you might want to not tell them to fuck off and instead listen to them. Yeah, no, a Microsoft executive actually basically said fuck off to the consumers, assuming that, like Apple, you'll just go and buy it anyways. Which, no offense, but Apple usually at least has some user-friendly features that make it easy to use as an alternative to other things. You know, people get the Mac because they don't want to have to deal with antivirus software. They don't want to have to deal with, you know, going into programs and shit because they don't know how to. I have a Mac. It's a stupid person's PC, and I'm okay with that. And that's the redeeming quality of Apple products. It's the stupid person variant, and people are stupid. And again, I'm okay with that. However, nothing quite tops how terrible it was that Microsoft, who, by the way, has one of the worst online multiplayer sort of sportsmanship kind of... Okay, let's be real. Xbox Live multiplayer is full of assholes, and there's no oversight of how much of an asshole they are at all. And so Microsoft then goes and makes a scripted rape joke. Well done, Microsoft. You're really doing well to show us how you're reaching out at the general consumer populace. No, you're literally gunning for Call of Duty and Halo multiplayer players that like to ask any female player that comes onto Xbox Live to show them their tits. Well done, Microsoft. You are this year's biggest asshole in the gaming world. Which, admittedly, isn't that big compared to the rest of the world. You know, a couple million, tens of millions, something like that. But it's not, you know, billions. So yes, Microsoft, you're gaming's biggest asshole of the year.